Dojo. Ready? Go!
All right, blink and you'll miss it. Jugeeya already going to be able to take that first stock, triple digits on the fleet, but despite being a very, very light character and not going to be able to go down anytime soon, got the Loxodont off stage, and whoa, what a reversal coming in from Potatoes here. Down throw, goes for that nair, and one thing that I've seen about Jugeeya over and over again is he loves his tech. Right? He loves to move, he loves the tech, he loves going for those resets, a lot of those hack stashes, etc., etc. But sometimes it's a matter of just slowing things down. It's a matter of understanding what works in the moment to be able to mix in some of those flow charts. And Potatoes gonna be able to catch a lot of this movement with these longer lasting hitboxes.
Jugeeya definitely playing to what on, but I mean, opposite characters kind of
push a little too hard is one thing, but the push at all is another. Potatoes, you give him an inch, he will take a nautical mile up strong, not going to be punished on shield because you got as much magma as you asked for. Once again, not gonna be going for that down strong, instead looks for that parry but gets punished for looking for the punish, right? So Jugeeya and Potatoes still going toe to toe, still looking for that edge guard, playing it safe here, doesn't want to trade with the Loxodont, especially against a character who could just go for one of those suicide up.
I'm just waited for it and just off when it like that, perhaps to at this.
Could take back the lead, goes for the down throw, looks for the tech chase, but no tech from Potatoes actually going to be the option of choice there. Really does open up a lot of opportunities. These late up airs from this Loxodont are terrifying to say the least. Once again, when it comes to fleet, it doesn't matter the percent. What matters is the position. Potatoes right now has control over the stage, has Jugeeya in the corner. This is really, really big for that fleet.
And Jugeeya is carrying. Potatoes. And that reverse upbeat that carry.
Yeah, we're not going to be seeing any Lox killers anytime soon, but what we are going to be seeing is this flowchart. And the question is this flowchart lethal? Only time will tell. One back air, not going to be able to go for the second one. Those float nerfs coming in clutch for Potatoes there. Back air for Potatoes, going to be bring Jugeeya closer and closer to that blast zone. Not yet triple digits on the elephant, but off stage a third time, and that's almost certainly going to be it. Down air going to do it. Game number one going over to Jugeeya.
In that game, both
choose your right.
Forcing the upstage that can lead to Potate out what.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes when you have a character who's extremely fast, there's a character who's got those big hitboxes. It's a matter of immovable object versus unstoppable force, and sometimes it goes one direction, sometimes it goes the other, but this time it seems to be all Potatoes. This wall of pain is just doing so much work here. One down special will certainly be the kill, and there we go. No, doesn't get that reverse back air. Yeah, has another lease at life.
Being at ledge to try to take back advantage. Air straight back beyond stage.
Hitting that positioning, but as we said before, right? The percent matters so much less than the position. And once you're off stage, you're in danger. Potato's going to be able to take stock. Number 1, jugeeya in a decent bit of trouble here. But now has Potato's off stage, looked for the back air instead of the down air. Not quite going to be able to seal out the stock.
You're seeing jugeeya's low here, right? Trying to play offensive at shield, actually.
Yeah, I mean, playing extra offensive to force the shield's one thing. I will note, I think jugeeya is going for a little bit of extra movement than we're used to seeing from jugeeya. No double jump available for the fleet. This is huge. Did not recognize it in time. And just as I was mentioning, Dalek, so jugeeya is going to try to move as quickly as possible, right? And with his back against the wall, he moves even faster. But sometimes when you have players who move this quickly, they move faster than their hands can really handle. They move faster than their brains can really handle. And he's moving very, very fast into these huge hitboxes. And it's not quite working out for him. Looks for the final kill opportunity in this game. But once again, Potato's just holding on to this lead for dear life.
Solid wall kind of just doesn't get that lead.
Looks for it all, not quite going to be able to find it though. And once again, the try from jugeeya to wrestle that control, not going to come to fruition. Best of 5 going to be denied. Best of 3, here we come.
Tempest Peak.
Nobody tell Dutch.
Ready? Go!
All right, starting things off on Tempest. Now, this is one of those stages that I don't really know how to feel about this, right? Because this is a stage that's all about just getting your opponent off stage. And jugeeya, as we've seen before, right, very good at the ring. But I think you might want a little bit more opportunities to play around these platforms, a little bit more opportunities to move around. And one of those stages feels a little bit claustrophobic in nature, but at the very least you can get your opponent off stage on replay. We're seeing Potatoes right now making a lot of use of these, claustrophobic nature of this stage, right? Very small. Meanwhile, the axe hitboxes are so big. One up throw not going to lead to much for jugeeya, but leads into quite a bit from Potatoes. Man is just stealing back a lot of these opportunities. Air, no, just goes for another forward air. This is out on that ledge dash, but not going to be missing out on this edge guard. Air dodges straight through another one of jugeeya's aerials, and jugeeya still trying to find a way how to sneak back into this game. This just seems to be the nature of this set, where Potatoes gets that lead, and doesn't even matter what the percent is, it's a matter of who can actually run away with that lead. But a lot of the time, it's jugeeya on the back foot, trying to get back into the swing of things, rather than being able to dictate the pace from the get-go.
Lox is one of these characters. Really.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay, so that, was a little bit rough from jugeeya, but not going to be turning into too much. And just as you were saying, right, Dalek, Lox is one of those characters that's very, very difficult to wrestle away a lead from. In the meantime, jugeeya still trying to find a way how to run away with this. Who cares about wrestling away a lead when you just start off with your own? Right, and once again, Potatoes just able to sneak back onto stage 113 on the elephant. But what have we said time and time again in this set? What matters is positioning, not the percent. So 12% on this fleet. Still not at the point where you have to worry about the knockdowns. But once again, Loxodont, one of those characters that's able to do so much work when your opponent wants to move. Potatoes right now just trying to move jugeeya into an early grave, but going to be taking dropping a stock, more accurately, earlier on himself. 57% on the fleet. One up tilt to start things off. Not going to be able to start a sealed or classic. Instead, going to be able to put himself in the early lead. Potatoes looking for the stock.
And Potatoes also and the try this matchup. And stay. Uggs definitely. Mad.
Yeah, I mean, Potatoes goes real deep with that one. Actually does a ledge drop fair to catch jugeeya off guard. Just wasn't quite able to tech that one in time. And all of a sudden, Potatoes in the percent lead. But what have I said time and time again, Dalek? It's not the percent.
It's the positioning.
It's the positioning. And look at this position. jugeeya off stage. Potatoes doing a little bit of cooking. But that kitchen's already full.
And we're back off stage. It seems it's just after the round though.
Has the double jump available.
Game.
Oh my
my
god! The side special catching jugeeya off
Far
guard.
away from wall to do that wall catch.
And not quite able to do it. Maybe might have been close enough, but the fact of the matter is jugeeya was not ready. And honestly, who was?
Tempest Peak.
Somebody who wasn't playing that aggressive when playing that aggressive
Ready? Go.
get caught by the
Yes, yeah, especially when you're playing a character that has a float, right? You're going to get caught holding down for a lot of these moments, even in the air, right? Some of these characters get caught holding down on stage because they like floor hugging a little bit too much. Some of these players getting caught holding down off stage because they're playing that float character. I mean, it's SoCal. We got a lot of our fleets over here. Go figure. Either way,
says where the two play fleet on cogs.
hey, I haven't played Fleet in forever. I might go back though. Who knows?
I didn't say you currently play.
Either way, the point of the matter is that there are 4 people who play Fleet at this point because jugeeya playing a lot of that Fleet and Potatoes just playing around with jugeeya's stocks. It's just a matter of time now. jugeeya on that back foot, no double jump available. Another back air comes through Potatoes. Does not have enough magma to go all the way for it, but is able to play around with all of this percentage.
And that mark giving yeah, age where you'll be able to this situation. But kill or adding up that percent before things go to the next stop.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, my big concern here is does jugeeya have a way how to break this momentum whatsoever? Because Potatoes is just running away with this. Triple digits on both of them, and a light character like Fleet does not want to be at these high percents. We've said it time and time again, but the positioning ain't that good for jugeeya either.
And spending those magma charges to be able to get out of that scary situation to keep that momentum that jugeeya is trying so desperately hard to break.
I mean, tries for it. The down strong does not connect. Didn't get the dash forward in time. And this is a heartbreaker for jugeeya here. That might have been that momentum killer, but no. He continues to believe. He continues to fight. Continues to play on 130% on the Fleet. But do I have to say it again, Dalek?
It's the positioning, not the percent.
Yeah, but once again, up strong, fully charged, does not matter what you do to try to punish that right there. Because with those magma charges, you have to be so careful. Gets the parry, goes for the down air, goes for another punish, has the elephant off stage, and Potatoes is not gonna forget this conversion. jugeeya looks for it all, not gonna be able to get that up
And
B.
missing a wall tech to seal out that stock. jugeeya is now needing to fight an elephant, not even at high percent, but a whole stock ahead.
A whole stock ahead, but blink and you miss it, right? jugeeya managed to get 80% off in one big conversion. We know this man still looking to play, but no longer is he allowed to, at least from winner's side. Potatoes moves on to winner's side grand finals. as Jugeeya, despite his play, going to be dropping down here.
Really, what we kept seeing is jugeeya trying to force that momentum in, and Potatoes just swatting it out and keeping it in his lane as soon as he got any lead.
It's so difficult to wrestle a lead back from this Loxodont in particular. I mean, I would argue that Loxodont's one of those characters that's a little bit difficult to wrestle a lead back from, but this one in particular, pretty good at the game.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I want to put a note on that.
Really good, and it sucks when you're down against because he's harder. That's how it goes.
All I heard was he really and then sucks. I don't know. That's a lot of trash talk coming in from Jugeeya.
Those are some words in an order.
If you ignore all of the compliments in between, Jugeeya is such a huge trash talker.
No,